Every night while you sleep, your brain runs a cleaning cycle. Cerebrospinal fluid floods the spaces between your neurons and physically flushes out toxic waste, including the amyloid and tau proteins associated with Alzheimer's disease. This system was only discovered in 2013. Researchers named it the glymphatic system. And since its discovery, researchers have found something that should alarm every adult over 60. The cleaning cycle does not run equally across the entire night. It runs at maximum efficiency during a specific window, and most adults over 60 are missing it, without ever knowing it is happening. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly when that window is, why missing it allows amyloid to accumulate year after year, and the 3 specific steps that protect it, starting tonight. Nothing in this video is medical advice. Always consult your physician before making any changes to your sleep routine. Your brain is the most metabolically active organ in your body. It consumes 20% of your total energy while representing only 2% of your body weight. That level of metabolic activity produces enormous amounts of toxic waste that, if left to accumulate, would damage neurons and disrupt cognitive function. During the day, your brain has no efficient way to clear this waste. The glymphatic system is the brain's dedicated solution, a network of channels that only fully opens during deep slow-wave sleep. When you enter deep slow-wave sleep, your brain cells physically shrink by approximately 60%, creating space for cerebrospinal fluid to flood the interstitial space and carry toxic waste out, including amyloid beta, the same protein that forms the plaques found in Alzheimer's patients. Research published in Science in 2013 found that the rate of amyloid clearance during sleep was 10 times higher than during wakefulness. 10 times. In a single night. Write that down. The rate of amyloid clearance during sleep is 10 times higher than during wakefulness. Every night you do not sleep well is a night the cleaning cycle runs incompletely. Now here's the part most people never reach. Deep slow-wave sleep does not occur equally across the entire night. In adults over 60, the most neurologically critical deep sleep occurs in the first sleep cycle of the night, specifically in the 90-minute window that begins when you first fall asleep. Due to the circadian phase advance that affects virtually all adults after 60, the shift in the biological clock we covered in Video 7. That first critical sleep cycle typically occurs between 10 p.m. and midnight. This means 2 things that directly affect what happens in your brain tonight. First, going to bed significantly after 10 p.m. delays or shortens the first deep sleep cycle, the most glymphatically active cycle of the entire night. Second, the sleeping pill problem we covered in Video 8 is directly relevant here. Benzodiazepines and Z-drugs suppress deep, slow-wave sleep, the exact stage where glymphatic cleaning happens. 8 hours of medicated sleep produces significantly less amyloid clearance than 6 hours of natural sleep. The 2024 Alzheimer's Association research update confirmed that chronic disruption of early night deep sleep is now considered one of the strongest modifiable risk factors for Alzheimer's onset in adults over 60. More modifiable than genetics, more immediately actionable than almost any other intervention available. 3 specific steps, starting tonight. Step 1, the 10 p.m. anchor. Going to bed before 10 p.m. is not about being old-fashioned. It is about capturing the most neurologically important deep sleep window of the night. In adults over 60, the phase advance means your first deep sleep cycle wants to happen earlier. Fighting that shift by staying up until midnight means your brain enters its most critical cleaning window, exhausted and delayed. You do not need to fall asleep at 10 p.m. on night 1. Move your bedtime 15 minutes earlier this week, another 15 minutes next week. Gradual shifts become permanent. Abrupt ones get abandoned. Step 2. Temperature. The brain initiates deep, slow-wave sleep most efficiently when core body temperature is between 65 and 68 degrees Fahrenheit. A bedroom that is too warm delays entry into slow-wave sleep by up to 45 minutes, effectively shortening the glymphatic cleaning window before the night even properly starts. Research published in the Journal of Physiological Anthropology found that room temperature had a more significant effect on slow-wave sleep architecture in older adults than in younger adults. The temperature problem gets worse with age. Set your bedroom to 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit before bed. If you cannot control the thermostat, use a fan, lighter bedding, or a cooling mattress, PAD. The goal is to help your core body temperature drop, the physiological signal the brain uses to initiate deep sleep. Step 3. The 60-minute pre-sleep protocol. 3 specific behaviors in the 60 minutes before bed consistently show the strongest protective effect on deep sleep quality in adults over 60. No food within 3 hours of sleep. Eating close to bedtime elevates blood sugar and triggers a cortisol response that directly suppresses the onset of deep slow-wave sleep. No alcohol within 3 hours of sleep. Alcohol feels like a sleep aid because it sedates. But sedation is not deep sleep. Alcohol specifically suppresses slow-wave sleep in the second half of the night. Reducing total glymphatic cleaning. Time. No screens within 60 minutes of sleep. Blue light suppresses melatonin secretion, the hormone that signals the brain to initiate the first sleep cycle. Without adequate melatonin, the brain delays entry into deep sleep, pushing the critical glymphatic window later. Here's why all 3 steps work better together. Going to bed at 10 p.m. in a warm room after eating at 9 p.m. and scrolling your phone produces a completely different neurological outcome than going to bed at 10 p.m. in a cool room after finishing dinner at 6 p.m. and reading for 45 minutes. Same bedtime. Completely different glymphatic activity. The 3 steps address 3 different barriers to deep, slow-wave sleep: timing, temperature, and neurochemical preparation. When all 3 are in place, the brain enters its first deep sleep cycle faster, spends more time in it, and produces measurably better amyloid clearance. This is part 3 of the Brain Protection series. In part 1, we covered the 3 foods that measurably reduce neuroinflammation: sardines, blueberries, and extra virgin olive oil. In part 2, we covered the 3 daily habits that grow new neurons in the hippocampus: aerobic movement, enriched skill learning, and overnight fasting. And in this video, we covered the sleep window that determines whether the brain can actually clean itself. 3 videos, 3 biological systems, 1 integrated brain protection strategy. If you have only watched this video, go back and watch part 1 and part 2. They are linked in the description below. The 3 parts work together, and what you learned in this video makes everything in the previous 2 videos more powerful. And if this series changed the way you think about what is possible for your brain after 60, the Reclaim 60 channel has covered everything from the medications silently draining your energy, to the blood pressure number your doctor never calculates, to the exact walking pace that protects your brain from cognitive decline. Every video is research-backed, plain English, and designed to help you walk into your next doctor appointment better informed than you were before. Hit the subscribe button right now. New brain health and senior health research every single week. The information your doctor never had time to give you, right here. Drop a comment below. What time do you usually go to sleep? 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., midnight. Your answer tells every other viewer in this community exactly how much of the critical cleaning window they are capturing. Share this with one person over 60 who has been told that poor sleep is just part of getting older. It is not just part of getting older. And now they will know exactly what to do about IT. Every research source is linked in the description below. I will see you in the next one.